What's up, guys? It's Mr. Spectacular here. Today is Saturday, the 12th of February, 8 p.m. We're gonna do a quick end of the week crypto market analysis and update. We're gonna look at some charts, some coins, then a brief overview of what's happening with the news in terms of FUD, adoption, all the good stuff. So before we get into it, for once I remembered early, a couple disclaimers. None of this is financial advice, should be treated as education only. If you make any investment decisions, you should always do your proper research. And in plain English, don't be an idiot. This is not a casino. You can lose money, and a lot of people have. So beware of what you are getting into, my friends. So looking at the 24-hour and the 7-day analysis for some of the major coins, Bitcoin sitting about still today, up 2.9%. We're going to get into a deeper analysis just in a second. Ethereum, minus 1% on a weekly. Some coins are really popping off, and some coins are just bleeding. Looking at XRP, up 6.8% today, up 26% on a weekly. Solana's bleeding. That's the thing, guys. Because none of these projects are perfect, as you're probably aware. But in the bull market, nobody cares. They just want to make money. In the bear market, they realize, okay, there's some problems with this and that, and then that's when projects sell off. So Dogecoin just flipped Polkadot. Shiba Inu also on the rise, 30% on the weekly. Crypto.com up 8%. And the further down we go, the more varied it gets. We get coins that have bled all week. We have some that are up 22%, like Leo. Elrond up 26%, Theta up 23%. So things are popping off sort of independently of what Bitcoin is doing. It's not related to the entire market yet, but we can see Flow again up 16%, Gala up 19% on a weekly. So things are developing pretty interestingly here. Now, if we look at the specific chart for Bitcoin, let's just zoom in. So we've had this rise as we talked in the last video. So far, 32K was our bottom. We had a pretty big rise up here. We've struggled trying to break the 46K level. Had a bit of a pullback the last couple of days. Could be due to again, more reports about inflation being highest in 40 years, 7.5%. Also some FUD with the potential war breaking out between Russia and Ukraine. But here's the thing, guys. We've been aware of this for a long time. We knew this was coming, so this is nothing to be surprised about. And markets are future pacing, so they will respond to the news way before the news actually happens. For example, when Cardano was launching their smart contracts, we've had a ridiculous pump from $1 all the way up to $3. Then smart contracts actually launched somewhere around here. I don't remember the exact date, but it was somewhere in this territory. So we had a massive pump in anticipation of the event. And then once it happened and everyone realized, okay, it still doesn't work, we had a massive dump, pretty much to where we started from, and we are at around $1 $1 now. So the markets respond more to sort of the anticipation of the event rather than the actual event. So you'll see markets pump in anticipation of a positive event, and you will see markets dump in the anticipation of a negative event. But when the event actually happens, what you'll often see is the trend reversing and things going in the opposite direction. So we've known about inflation, we've known about Russia. So for now, I would say just buckle up, guys. Buckle up, and you knew what you signed up for. Everybody told you you're gonna lose money in this crypto thing, so just hang in there. It's probably quite realistic that we will still retest some of the lower levels, depending on how things develop in the next week. If we look at the broader markets for stocks, again, S&P 500 had a massive nuke, bit of a bounce, and then we've had 2 pretty low days again. So overall, we've dropped another 4% the last 2 days. I still think it's fairly realistic for there to be a pullback all the way down to this, maybe this level, before a possible correction. But I think it's pretty safe to say, guys, 2020 and 2021 were easy mode for whoever was in the game. This is 2022 now. 2022 is hard mode. There's no such thing as easy money anymore, unless they start printing it like crazy again. So you've got to be on your game. You've got to know what you're doing. You've got to really take the time to understand and realize this is warfare. This is a game of either you take your profits or they take your profits. It's one way or the other. I've said it before, I'll say it again, there's no such thing as we're all gonna make it. But looking at some other things, with the fear and greed index, we're at 44 today, 50 yesterday. We've been as high as 54 this week. So things are way better than they were just a month ago, when we were in complete fear and extreme fear last month. So overall, we are a lot more optimistic than we were a month ago. And at the end of the day, guys, it's not Trump, it's not Russia, it's not the queen that moves the markets. It's the conviction of the investors that moves the markets. It's conviction that moves the needle. So if people have conviction that things are going to move up, they're going to push them up. Now, looking at some news. Again, we've had an information about Russia agreeing to treat Bitcoin as currency, which comes not so long after they said they were going to ban it. So governments flip between their opinions all the time. Again, possible news about Apple accepting crypto payments. Also, I've just seen it when I was prepping for this video. We've had the Uber CEO talking about them accepting crypto as payments, which again is good for the adoption standpoint. And hopefully, if Uber decide to put some Bitcoin or Ethereum on their balance sheet, that will be a good piece of news for the market that could push us further up. Something to look out for tomorrow. There's a Super Bowl in the States, and there's word about a lot of cryptocurrency ads being played. One of the major ones being FTX. That is not to say you should do anything with the FTX token, just for the record. If you want to do your research, be aware of the risks. Personally, I don't hold any. I just use their exchange. If you want to know more about that, drop me a message. So guys, I think that's it for this market update. Hope you got some good information from it. If you got any questions, let me know down below, and I will see you in the next video. Have a spectacular weekend, guys. See you later.